So, here we are. Oh, God. Oh, God, we need to turn that down immediately. Oh, you want to be ginger? Sorry, I have a streaming delay. Sorry, if I could, I would. So, let's see here. So, this is GrimpaulCheese, the knight. Oh, I didn't actually say it. Oh, I'm going to be GrimpaulCheese, not Mr. Fibbles. So, as you can see, we've got a nice, lovely bit of stats. We have nearly 50 health to start with. That's going to be a lot compared to everyone else. Nearly double of everyone else's. That's lovely. So, we have a bunch of stuff. We have a ring of health. That's a nice starting item. Let's go with that. So this is 2 amethysts adorn this plain platinum ring. Apparently platinum is normal. Then we have chainmail. This chainmail is of armor formed of small interlocking loops of metal. The suit is low quality, but the metal used is plain iron. There are only 2 layers of rings, and it's heavy and stiff for its size. Of course, it's just metal rings. We could use leather, which looks more like I don't know what it really looks like. Looks a bit weird if you ask me. And then we have a wooden shield. A wooden shield is better than no shield, and we also have a club. I don't know why we have sticks in our hands, but a primitive weapon usable by even the most stupid of monsters. You're not thinking about using it, are you? Well, no. I'm going to use this longsword. A simple make and design, nevertheless a longsword is nevertheless deadly. Yes, it is. We also got a letter. We'll read the letter last. So we go through everyone's things. So he's got a lot of spell points. Everyone's got a lot of spell points. Aside from Mr. Fibbles, or me, GrimpaulCheese, who hasn't got that many. I need to remember, I'm not GrimpaulCheese. I'm not Mr. Fibbles. I am GrimpaulCheese, yes. I'm slowly going delusional. You've got a lunar ring. Ooh. A gold ring of a large moonstone set in the center. These rings typically carry an enchantment, but this one doesn't. Hello, Nightmare Gaming. How are you doing? And we got a staff, or staff. The staff is a traditional weapon of the oppressed. This one is unremarkable. The ruby at the end is actually made of colored glass. Well, nothing really unique there. And we got 3 spells. We got Cold Beam. Hello, Tropico.
Yes.
How are you doing? And we got Magical Arrow.
Okay.
And then we got a First Aid.
Yes.
So now he can heal. We got maximum healing capacity through the body magic. And then you got a nice Gears. Oh my god, look at Gears' clothes. Those are fancy. I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well, and the same goes for you, Tropico. My god, those look really fancy. I mean, he's the most fanciest person here. I mean, this one's wearing basically the equivalent of, well, Legend of Zelda gear, really, with a nice headband. You got him with a nice earring, and he looks overall fabulous if you ask me. I mean, look at those shoes, look like socks. You can't get more fabulous than that. And yes, he's got a nice pair of slippers. So let's see what he has. He has First Aid.
Yes.
He's also got Poppy Snaps. Put that into
It
there.
worked.
And we got Energy. And we also got Bless.
Okay.
And we also got a Mace. Little more than a glorified club. This common mace is a ordinary materials and unexceptional craftsmanship. But there, we got a ring of vigor, a small golden ring of a 1/4 carat diamond. This style is simple yet elegant. Suits his little character thing, doesn't it? So here we have, wow, aren't you scantily clad, aren't you? A nice short skirt and a bit of a tank top going there. Very well, you also got shoulder pieces. Ooh. But you also got a dagger, a common dagger, favourite of thieves and assassins all over the world. So you're a bit of a rogue type, are you? Interesting. Nice fine ring. And you got Cold
Yes.
Beam, Static Charge,
Yes.
and Flame Arrows. So she's
Okay.
going to be zapping some people, it seems. So let's have a look at these lovely spells we just got. So as you can see, the book is a lot different to Might and Magic 7 and the other Might and Magic you would commonly come across. And the most useful thing is Wizard's Eye. Good for everyone else's. If it's a bit loud, let me know. I might just turn it down ever so slightly, just because I can. There we go. So now it shouldn't be too loud. So we're here in the middle of this place, in the place of New Sorpigal. I know it's not Sorpigal, but I like to call it Sorpigal. Why? Because pickles are amazing, especially when they're sore and tender. So let's have a look here. We have a letter. So let's read the letter, shall we? My dear Solomon, you have done well, and I hereby promote you to High Priest of the Second Circle. Here's a sum of gold waiting for you in the hands of Andover Potbello. I think that's how you... Oh, Potbello, yeah, Potbello. In New Sorpigal. That he will turn over to you if you tell him the Sandman sent you. Show him the seal of his letter. Sandman. I like that. The handling of Roland after... the handling of Roland's affair was masterful, and I especially liked the snowstorm touch. It really put the fear in him, didn't it? Superstitious fool. His removal has moved our timetable ahead by at least 2 years and spared us the trouble of assassinating him at a more delicate time. All arrangements are in place. My minions have engineered the recall of Queen Catherine to her homeland of Raffia to attend the funeral of her father. She will not return this year, and that leaves her worthless brat Nikolai, and that idiot regent Wilbert Humphrey running things at the palace. The people have begun to sense that something is wrong, that perhaps the gods are angry, that perhaps the Iron Fists have lost the mandate of heaven. And just a few more disasters, and that will be a full-scale rebellion. And we will be waiting at the breach, ready to step in and tell the sheep what to do and when to do it. Already our temples are spread across the land offering aid to those displaced by disasters and comfort to the bereaved. Yes. Remain in New Sorpigal and stay out of sight. When the time comes, or when the time is right, you will be contacted and given further instructions, so take heart, and know that our plans proceed smoothly. And we will be ruling this world soon. Your position in the hierarchy will be very high. Zinefex. So we have that lovely thing to give over us to another temporal bar in its location, in its New Sorpigal. The first thing we should do is gain 100 gold. Now what I might do is do a little bit of a secret. You can do a lot of things for me, Smitty. Right, let's deposit 900,000 gold.
Insufficient funds.
What are you talking about? Also, I love one thing about this game, it's the faces. Especially these ones. These ones are of real people, believe it or not. So what I need to do is go get 100 gold, and actually first let's get 100 gold, then go into the little inn here. The inn is called The Lonely Knight. The Lonely Knight dwells here, because it's this jolly chap. So let's have a drink. He's already drunk. Let's tip him. A wizard friend of mine told me the temporal bar was laying a curse in our town from the abandoned temple just outside. One day they tried to lay a curse on the endless vermin on us. Only they did something wrong. It backfired, infesting their own temple instead. They moved rightly quick once that happened. That's great. So then we have Andover Popbello. So it's a fellow bar. Fellow travellers. Bar, friend. Oh. I thought you remembered my temple. Sorry, my mistake. The letter. Oh, the seal. Here. I'm supposed to give you this. Money. Now, go away before they see you together. Someone might get suspicious. And you also, let's click it again. Don't try to side and pay you. You've got your gold. Okay, very well. What's your quest? Could you do the temple bar a favor? It appears that my brethren left the old temple to the northwest of here in a bit too much of a hurry, and the candelabra necessary for some of our rituals was left behind. None of the bar priests want to go back because they're afraid of whatever curse had been placed upon the temple. If you were to bring back the candelabra to me, however, I would give you a reward in their place. Alright, very well. The quest. Did the curse frighten you away as well? I can understand. Bar is patient, however. You should work up the courage to find the candelabra. I think it's called candelabra, I don't know. Not a word I really pronounce much, but I'm still preparing to compensate you for it. Alright, very well, we've got Maria as well. Maria the Gypsy. Hello, Gypsy! And then he tells us about the brigands. With the death of Roland and the rumours of the collapse of Iron Fist rule, the roads are almost unsafe to travel anymore. Brigands and bandits of all sorts now prey upon anyone travelling too far from the protection of the castles. Berserker's Fury is in the Castle Iron Fist. It can teach you how to use bow, shield, plate, and repair item. And Howling Moon, the proprietor of the Howling Moon is George Canis, a wonderful place. Tell him I say hi. I will, just for you. So now we have a 1,000 and nearly 100 gold. We got a bit drunk. Many gears, in particular, our cleric. But a drunken cleric is the best kind of cleric, after all. That's a lovely amount of gold.
Insufficient funds.
You tell me it's insufficient funds, which I write in the letter, so it's clearly true. Hello, Stacey. Please move. So, there's one thing I would like to do before we start this little game. Now, in this wall happens to be a secret scroll. This scroll happens to be a fly scroll. Now, this fly scroll is used for something very particular. Now, what particular thing is that? That particular thing is me saving. Let's name this under, let's see here. Blessings of the Gods. Nothing really comedic. A blessing of the god. The one singular one. Right, so what we want to do here is fly. We want to fly away. We just want to fly. Let's fly. Let's fly. So now with that, we can go here. Now somewhere around here. Oh god, I went up high in the sky. Okay, someone died. That's not what I want to happen. And that's the exact opposite thing I wanted to happen. So if I click it again. Now where are you? I need to find it again. You are here. There you are. Run, 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 run. Nope, that thing went horribly wrong.
This place isn't the...
And there we go. And just like that, we have a lot of stats. Yeah, it's a bit cheatery, I know, but hey, it's in the game, so why not use it? So with that, we are here in the new world of computing. Yes, the actual office of the people who made this game. And in fact, you can come across every single person who worked on this game, like this one random employee, and Lisa Whitman. And there's also this person in here who happens to be a wand. I don't know what a wand. What is a stick in the bookcase? Ooh, a fine hat. Ooh, a herb. Ooh, oh, another stick. Nothing else in there. What about on this side? Nope, nothing on that side. What about in here? Anything in you? Nope. Who's in here? You got Randy Ruckle. Is that Randy Ruckle? Yeah, Randy Ruckle. You got Marcus Pregnant. We have David Casso. And then we got Carl Fischker. What about you? You are spazzing in that cabinet. We don't want to go near you. Ooh, money. Got a free 10,000 gold. Thank you, Walter Johnson. We shall now leave. I guess a donation box. You're also spazzing. Excuse me. He's working at his desk. I guess he's working and having a seizure. Right, let's leave you be. It's your fun time. Now, I do want something in particular. That's David Richney. Who's in here? We have Rob King. Rob King is amazing because he made all the music for this game. You hear the music we're listening to right now? That's made by him. Yes, he's also got a pantry in his own office. In the pantry, everyone can become drunk. Or we can just gain unlimited food, which is something I'm going to do. Gears is now sick. Why? Because it's a bit of rotten sandwich and that's been there for a few days. So what I'm going to do here is get unlimited food. Why? Because I can, and I never have to worry about food ever again. It's a wonderful thing like that. So let's get unlimited sandwiches and stuff it in your pocket, Gears. He's going to be the food man. I just need to wait for time to go by. And in a short period of time, we should have 999 food. We're also going to have a lot of potions in inventory. A lot of empty bottles. I'm going to presume it's beer cans or beer bottles. Since this game is slightly American, I'm going to presume it's something like Budweiser or Corona. I think those are American beers. I don't know. And there we go. We've run out of room after having 700 sandwiches in our pockets. There's a lot of bad sandwiches in here, isn't there? And soon we should have maximum. It's not cheating, it's a part of the game, you see? Let's stick with 1,000 food, that will do. It's not cheating, it's part of the game. I mean, if you can access it from the get-go, then there we go. Plus, I never have to worry about food ever again. Oh, look, I don't know. Goodies! I'm gonna take that.
I don't know.
An amulet, nice. We also got a lot of potion bottles. Ignore those. It's empty beer things, and I guess Gears just drunk randomly and gave it to someone else. It's like, let's raid this guy's storage where he's not looking. Anyone in here? We have Greg Fulon. We have David Mullock. And we have George Roof. That's how you pronounce his name. Or Rufo. Is there anyone in here? No? Very well. So that's mainly what I wanted to do. And we can also explore the office. And there's the boss himself. He's trying to kill me. Look, you need to stop trying to kill me for one lovely moment. I don't want to say, Gears looks really weird. Sick. It's amazing. Let's give it to you so you can hit harder. Right, we're going to have to kill the boss, it seems. Come back here. And you should slowly... Come on. You might have to... I know you're slightly drunk, Lanny, but we need you to electrocute him. No? Okay, we need you to use your arrow of spirits. That did not work. Cold beam, and there we go. We killed the maker, or the developer, or the head of his office. Or the game, anyway. So just like that, he's gone. I don't know what just happened now, I'm so scared. We just got, I think, Day of the Gods, or Hour of Power. But from merely entering his room, everyone becomes afraid. If Gears wasn't sick and drunk at the same time, then, well, that would be a thing. He would be afraid. But right now, he doesn't comprehend where he is. Hello, Paul Ratner. And then we got Brian Former. And I got William Nessmeyer. I'm not going to go through the entirety of the office, because that's something you can do yourself. Yeah, so you got this giant office area where we got peasant and peasant. And we also got some chainmail. We might not carry that chainmail for the time being, or we might just throw this stuff on the floor. That does sound a good idea. You can hold it for the time being. Just one bottle at a time and we can get rid of them. Hello, Sir Anthony. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. It's nice to see you here once again. You just need to pick up that piece of chainmail. There we go. But there we go. You might consider it cheating or some sort of abuse of the game itself, but I'll consider it actually doing the game in a little bit of justice. Because now we can go through it without the problems of food. Exactly. Excellent. I forget how you get him to say excellent, but I know he loves to say it. Excellent. For those who don't know what I'm talking about...
Excellent. Excellent.
Exactly. Excellent. And now we can leave the place. Oh god. Maybe we don't want to be in this place in particular. Is there a way to get out of this place without actually dying horribly? Probably not. Most likely not. I think we might need to embrace the end. That does sound like a good idea. Hug me!
No eternity lies before thee. Thy work in the land of the living is not done. Return, brave ones. I am certain we will meet again.
Okay.
So we just met Charon himself. He's a lovely gentleman who brought us back to here. Isn't he a nice teleporting chap? By the way, we're back here like nothing ever happened. It's just, hey, everyone's slightly hurt. We also got a lot of potion bottles. Who wants to buy all my potion bottles? Instant death! And now available at your local supermarket. We don't want to go there just yet. We want to go into the Traveler's Supply. I would like to, Reno. Here, eat all these bottles for me for the time being. So I'm probably going to fast forward this on the YouTubes. But right now I'm just going to sell every single bottle just to clear out my inventory. Because we don't need these many bottles. Like 1,000 bottles. Let me go here. And just like that, we made nearly 200 gold. Now the first thing we should do is in fact take a nap. Hello, would you like to rent a room? Don't mind about half dead, a few arms missing, but that's fine. We just went to... There were other people who went here. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of bottles, it really is. So here we have a lot of horseshoes, 2 in particular. Horseshoes give you 2 lovely things. Those things happen to be the wonderful kind of things.
I don't know.
And we also got a green cloak. Here, have it. Wow, you look fancy. Actually, let's give it to you for the time being. Yes, it goes right with your Link outfit. We should also repair your armor. That does sound like a good idea. Oh no, your stick is broken. Can't have your stick being broken now. Now, would you like to repair my stick? For 8 gold, that sounds fine.
Come again.
Don't touch the merchandise.
No, I'll just fix that. I'm not here to touch you or your merchandise, even though I would love to. So, is it you who need a stick? No, it's you! Razor blade, here you go. So that's about that.
Don't touch the
So
merchandise.
what special things do you have? You have a Guardian helmet. This helmet design has been used by the Elves of Arathia since before the Silence. It's composed of silver, steel, and is very strong. We also got a paladin gauntlet. While lacking flexibility, the gauntlet has reinforced joints all over the knuckles and at the base of the wrist. And we have a nice gauntlet. The gauntlet is over an improvement of the simple, inflexible steel gauntlets commonly worn by goblins and brigands. The back of the hand is solid, while joint around by the fingers is made of chain links to improve dexterity. Nice. Really? There's a rock near the Elemental Guild? That's got, ooh, a bunch of loot in it. That sounds wonderful. I may go look at it. I actually never knew that. Let's look for a rock. Hello, rock. I'm here for a cuddle. I think this is the Elemental Guild, isn't it? Hello, let's look in a window. Is this the Elemental Guild? It should be. Yes, 1,000 food. That's a lot of food. Maybe this is the rock. Oh, you can tell. Oh, yes, this is definitely the rock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of saving. So we're going to call this the Rock of Ronda. We'll also put a number in it, but I don't care. Also, 3 poppy snaps. Ooh. So this rock apparently has loot in it. Aha!
Oh!
We got loot!
I
Loot!
have no idea.
I don't blame you. How do you sound?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Well, one day, Fraser, you will know. What about you? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Ooh, but we got a pitchfork and 100 gold and willowy berries and a bit more energy. Something to raise a good need. So let's see what this actually does.
I have no idea.
One way you can test things is by actually going here. This does nothing. It's a regular amulet. Very well. Where's the other amulet we got? We got this. Does this amulet do anything interesting? No, it doesn't. This is a regular amulet. And there you go. Well, we got the food by going to the new world of computing and, well, having a nice lovely conversation there, and they was so nice of us to actually give me a lot of food. You found dragon leather in there once. Wow! For those who don't know, dragon leather is the best kind of leather one can get. And the fact that you can get that in that one rock is amazing. We also heal everyone up, have a bit of a drinking of the fountain, a few gallons of water does everyone a bit of good every now and then. And I think that'll do for the time being. So now what we need to do is mass murder. Yes, the murdering variety of the good kind. Well, we're kind of leaving these people with a few goblins. No one loves a goblin unless it's Sotaris, but we don't want to anger Sotaris. Sotaris is a vengeful god. He is one that could kill Wyverns and Titans and anything that looks at him funny. He's literally Achilles without the heel. But here we have a lot of goblins. Hello, goblin friends. It's time to put Wizard's Eye. Even though she's a sorceress, she can use the wizard's variety. We're on blessing on everyone. It gives them time to, well, do things. We got Magic Arrow, which does a lot of damage, actually. So I don't like you. Oh, Imperial Leather is the best in the game. Oh, I forgot about that. Forgot about Imperial Leather. So what I just said is a complete and utter lie, so ignore anything I say, because the chat is always right. Something I tend to actually understand and love and adore. That one goblin is almost dead. He will run away soon. I also need to remember to bind that. Right, also need to bind you with Magic Arrow.
Okay.
Since we don't have bows, we're going to use the equivalent. How much does that do? Oh, yes. So right here, everyone can do something aside from me, GrimpaulCheese. We should also give everyone bless, because eventually the goblin's going to get in my face and murder me. I already have done the teleport thing. As you can see, we got a nice lovely 40 intelligence at level 1. Now, Gears, whenever it's your next turn, I would like you to buff up yourself. There you go. Bless yourself. Oh god, he's soon getting in my face. Can we murder him before he gets in my face? That would be wonderful. Everyone's now blessed. It's just time to rapid fire arrows with magical variety. We may not be able to use bows, but we can certainly use magic. That's something they should fear about us. It's the magical variety of things. Especially you, Mr. Goblin. Do you want to be my friend? No? Okay, that's fine. That's a Goblin King. Hello, Mr. Goblin King. How are you doing? It's time to absolutely murder you. With the power of magic. Ow! Fire is not something I like to agree with. Can I have your earrings? Looks like Razor might need a new one after that. You just chopped off half his ear. So let's have a look what's in here. We did that for 200 gold.
I don't know.
And a pair of night gauntlets. No matter know what it is, but nevertheless, who needs actually armor? I would probably say, Gears needs some armor, does he? Can I only use the pitchfork? I think that's a spear. No, it's a trident, but I don't call it a pitchfork. Right, let's move on. What's in this chest? In this chest happens to be another pair of night gauntlets. My god! The luck we're having with that. And we got a common coconut helmet. Coconut helmet is the best kind of helmet. Just look at her. Doesn't she look silly? But she shouldn't look silly. No. The person that should look silly is Razor. Why? Because he's got a stick. He's trying to kill people with a stick. There we go. So just like that, we murdered a few goblins. We also missed the goblin. Let's go nick his body. Let's see what type of underwear he's wearing. Hello? He's wearing a nice gold-laced thong. Just what I love to see. So we're going to go on the other side. Actually, before we do that, let's go and get our mana back. Abuse the fountain while we can. So this is a good way of actually getting a few early levels, is just by going off pure mage party and murdering everyone and everything that you can and come across. Why? Because that's the fun of life. Actually, what I should also do... Can you have that fancy hat? Good point. You get the fancy hat. You do. There you go. With your fancy outfit, you get a fancy hat. Hello, Coljet Jet. How you doing? Let's get a bit of that and a bit of that. There we go. We should also go and do something else. This fan in particular gives us might. Now, what might is used for is something very, very interesting. Here we go, we got a nice sword. I don't know why Nikolai joined the circus, it's rather an interesting fact, but I spoiled it for ahead of time. So there we go, we got a two-handed sword. Basically the equivalent of Excalibur. A basic two-handed sword, thousands of these are low-quality weapons can be found for Enroth. Enroth! Oh, where's Enroth? Yes, Enroth. Enroth is I think the world and the continent. So by having a good old 20 or 40 might, is one of the two, I can't remember what one it is, you can go get that. But we should also get some more Wizard's Eye, so we can see everything. You don't have Wizard's Eye, do you have Wizard's Eye? No, it's you have Wizard's Eye. I'm so used to having an archer. So hello, you lovely goblins down there, it's time to be arrows. The magical kinds. Now you are taking a lot of arrows to the face. So if one arrow doesn't hit you, eventually you'll be hit by something. There's another goblin gone. Brilliant. And in here happens to be another cloak. Lovely. And some more gold.
I
We
don't
have a
know.
stick and a hammer.
I don't know.
The hammer I think is better than our general mace. We won't pick up the club because it's a club. Why would we pick up a stick? We can grab off a tree. Now, we've angered some people. Some people, as you can see all the way here, are not liking us right now. We have orange, purple, and green. Green is endurance. Who needs endurance? Let's see. Obviously, you got the most. It's a toss-up between. Let's give one to you and one to you. So that makes it a little bit better off. Now, what about you? That's orange liquid. Orange liquid is intelligence. Ooh, now it's a toss-up. Let's give it to Lani. Now, what's this? This is purple. Purple is personality. No speed. I guess you're a little bit quicker. Oh, God. They're coming over the side. It is apprentice mages. These guys with beards and, well, a bit of a, tight suit. You can see their stomach lining and their massive pecs. And they're coming after me. Should we go mess with them? No. I don't want to mess around with them because they're evil. They want to burn me with arrows. Well, okay, we need to burn them. We need to teach them a lesson. A lesson they will never forget. Is like giving them an offer, but we have no offer to give aside from death and a mutually assured destruction. Now stop hitting the tree with magical arrows. I know you guys hate Razor. Razor hates a tree. He's commanding you to just absolutely decimate one pathetic tree, but there's no need to destroy it. I mean, come on now. There's another guy there. You know what? I'm going to fight you right now. I'm going to go around here, and I'm going to hug this one man round here. Hello, how are you doing? It's a shame that you're dead, isn't it? Now, these are the weakest enemies in the game. They have less than 10 health. Like you. There we go. As you can see, 8 health and he died. Now, get away from the tree. I don't want to hit the tree. I want to hit you. Right in the kidney. But I say it's not really much of a kidney, it's more than the liver. We're going to kill you. And then we're going to kill you. We've been attacked from behind. Okay, there's multiple of them. There we go. Wow, I just did a lot of damage to that one man. Hello. I thought you were going to give me a hug. No hugs for me. Bit of a shame, really. I was hoping for a nice, lovely hug time. Now, we could go wandering down there, but right now, I don't really want to. Down there's a scary place. I'm not a fan of scary places. Well, I'm sure I am, because scary places give you nice, big amount of loot, and loot is wonderful, is it not? But after our adventure of mass murder, we're gonna quickly get some more health and mana. We could do a bit of resting, but why would we rest when we can abuse fountains with gallons and gallons of water coming out of nowhere? There we go, now is that. So we could deposit our money, which sounds like a great idea. So deposit the 2,000 gold, or the 20,000 gold that we do not have. And up here happens to be Robin the chef. I don't know why a chef is looking down the place. I would like to apologise if you can hear the wind, the window open. In England, it's been quite hot recently, and well, it's just nice having cold air just run across my face. It really is. It's quite refreshing. Now we could go down there, or we could go somewhere entirely different. What's the time? What is the time? The time is it's almost time to do a quest. The quest is, of course. Let's wait a few minutes. There we go. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I was about to say in the afternoon, but up in the evening, wouldn't it? The quest is in here.
I need your help.
Yes, you do. Hello, Frank Fairchild, Goblin Watch. It's been quite a while since New Sorpigal was raided by goblins, but with goblins living in the very place meant to protect us from them, it can't be too long since we're attacked again, can it? The Shadow Guild. I'm so tired of the Shadow Guild. I don't have any substance proof of their activities. I'd love to have something to show Anthony Stone proving the Shadow Guild is up to no good down here. Well, sadly, that's not going to happen, but we also got a quest. Members of the Shadow Guild have moved down south recently, and have been trying to exert their influence over the merchants in the area. I refused them access in our town, so I kidnapped Sherry Kerrigan, an old healer loved by the townspeople, in an attempt to convince me to let them operate here. I can't believe the extortioners moved them so far south. I thought I was safe down here. Please rescue Sherry. I can offer you so much money. As a reward, I'm sure the townspeople would also appreciate a return. I'm sure they would too. What about you? Pushing papers. Better than digging ditches. Besides, someone has to keep their machinery of the state moving. Goblin Watch. Just down south of town is an old keep called Goblin Watch. It was originally built to keep the goblins safe from the goblin raids. Sorry, to keep the town safe. To keep the town safe from goblin raids. That'd be kind of interesting to keep the goblins safe from themselves. But anyway, the times have become so peaceful recently that we haven't taken care of it. You can imagine our embarrassment when we realize the very monsters that we've been guarding against have moved into the keep. They've also changed the locks on the very important door into the caves below the dungeon level. We also have a selling reward of 2,000 gold pieces to the ones who can figure out the combination and tell us what it is. Today's bounty is a king cobra. We could do it that month. What day is it this month? The day is... What is the day? It's this one, isn't it? Yes. We could actually do it this month. We could get a good nice of gold and a bit of bounty hunting thing. That could actually be a wonderful thing. But the thing we want to do in particular is go into Goblin Watch. But also, can anyone level? You need a good 500 experience before you can level. Oh, fair enough. We're going to do the outside of Goblin Watch, and then we're going to go inside.